Okay, let's bake something that is more than delicious. I mean, this is good, but it's better than that. It's a pumpkin Kahula bread pudding, and I got them 3 eggs there, and I got that butter, and I done already got some butter right there cubed up there. We'll use that a little bit later. First off, I got five of them pieces of bread like that right there that's been, this is not that day old bread. This is the good stuff right here. And y'all see what I done right there? I just kind of broke it up at random and put it in there where it would be an even layer. Oh yeah. That's 6 slices of bread. That's all that's in that dish right there. And I've got something over there on the stove. I'm going to get that. This right here is, that's about 3/4 cup of that there Kahula coffee liquor. It's all that was left out of that 5th. And that's about 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar in there, and about a 1/2 stick of butter. And I put it on that slow simmer over there and heated it all up, and it's a real nice uniform syrupy mixture. So what I'm going to do, y'all watch this. Ain't nothing but bread in there, and I'm going to just kind of drizzle that hot sugary, syrupy, Kahula, buttery mixture. I'm just going to drizzle it, trying to get a little bit. Oh, that's going to be good. I wish you could smell this. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a bread pudding. I'm going to kind of call this a basic deluxe. You know, it's just a basic bread pudding, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, that's enough of that. No, let's get all that out there. Don't leave none of that in there. That's the good stuff right there. I'm going to do it. Let's set that aside over so that can be a soaking up in there and deal with them eggs right there. And y'all know I normally don't like to cook with eggs, but I think I will this time. And there's 3 of them. 3 of them eggs, just get them over in there. We're going to whoop them up with a whisk. 3 eggs, and we're going to put some, you remember, this was a pumpkin. Uh-oh, I see a little piece of eggshell down in there. I'm going to fetch that eggshell. It's a little bitty, I'm going to get that. Let me pay attention. Y'all see it? Get that, don't be leaving that in your pudding. If you get a little piece of eggshell in there, get it out. And the oven is not preheating, because I don't like to be scalding no milk. So if you start off with them, and I just turned the oven on when I decided to do this, so the oven is not preheated, but it's warming up. And I got them eggs in there, and I'm going to put a 1/2 can. This right here is that store-bought. It's just, you can make a pudding, you can make a, if you wanted to, it's just a can of pumpkin. It's a good brand, it's Libby's, it's good stuff. But it's all I got. So I'm just going to put about 1/2 of that in there. You don't want to overdo it. And I'm going to make some pumpkin bread, so I want to keep about 1/2 of that. Put that pumpkin in them eggs right there and kind of stir it around a little bit. Oh, this is going to be good. I can tell now. I wish you could smell that coffee liquor over. Oh my, I wish you could smell that. We got that in there, and we're going to put about, I think about on the sugar, let's see. I'm going to check the recipe. A 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and there is a recipe I got over there. Put you about a 1/2 cup of that brown sugar. I believe that was a little bit more, but it'll be all right. Just put it off over in there and stir it up. Oh, that's looking good. I'll tell you, that's looking good. And we're going to put some cinnamon in there. You know, about a half a spoonful or so of cinnamon. Put it out there and see what you got. Don't put nothing in there that you ain't looked at. And we're going to put some nutmeg in there. Not too much on that nutmeg, but enough. About that. Oh, that's about enough. Just put it over in there. We're going to put some vanilla. And put a little too much of that vanilla in there to go with that cooler. And let's stir that up and see what it looks like. Don't get too far ahead of yourself right here now. And remember that the oven is not preheated on this one. Because you're supposed to, and anytime you put sugar in something, put you a little bit of salt, not much, just a dash or two, just a little bit. And I've got a little bit, right here's a quarter cup of that Kahula left over. Let's dump it in there. We don't want to waste nothing. That was compliments of the neighbor. That's all that was left. Oh yeah, I think it was a celebration or something. Oh, that smells good right there. And now we need 3 cups of milk in there. And this here's going to be too much. I'm going to bake an extra, maybe a couple of turnovers, about 3 cups of milk, and we'll look at that. I mean, you can measure it if you want to, but if not, just pour it in there. And I do want some extra batter. I do not want to use all this up in this batter right here, because I'm going to bake I'm just going to have some extra. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, that's ready to go right there. Now all we're going to do, we're not going to be fooling around with this. The bread mixture, and we're just going to pour this right over the whole thing right yonder. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Y'all thought I was going to have too much, didn't you? Oh yeah, there's some more left in there. Let's get that out of there. Where's that spoon at? Don't leave nothing in the pan. Get it all out of there. Clean out. And oh yes, that looks good. Kind of get them all underneath the liquid there. Don't let none of them be dry. Put them all underneath there. That was a perfect amount. If you notice, if you look at the recipe, it'll be down there in the description. Read the description. Read the description. Read the description. That's all I can say about that. And I got this little butter. You remember we seen that earlier? It's kind of chopped up there. Let's say it's minced. Let's call this minced butter. It was about 1/4 of a stick of butter. This ain't This is not the fakey stuff. It's good, salted or unsalted, it don't matter. And it's diced up, and you just put them at random. Oh, it's gonna be good. Anytime you put some butter in something, it can't help but be good. Kind of put them over to the side a little bit at random. Don't be planning ahead where to put your butter. Just kind of go with the flow. Wherever it goes is where you put it. Okay, now you see what I got? Okay, now I'm going to tell you about this. I'm going to let this sit here for, no I ain't. I'm going to put it in the oven right now. I started to say I was going to let it sit here, but they said I did not want to scald the milk. So I'm going to start with a warm oven, so immediately I'm going to shove this in that oven for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then we'll come back and serve us up a piece of it. Heads up. Got something coming out of the oven. It's a pumpkin Kahula bread pudding. Fresh out of the oven. It's been in there for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Did not open the oven door. The smell, the aroma here is just, it's one of those delicious flavors. And I'm going to let this sit here on the sideboard for about 15 minutes, and then we'll cut us a piece and serve it up. I think I can get the present company to wait 15 minutes for a delicious serving. The pumpkin kahula, it's hot, bread pudding has been cooling here on the sideboard for about 15 minutes, and as you can see, let's cut us a piece. It's hot. Let's serve this up. The drink of choice is going to be milk. Yeah, hot. A generous portion. Oh yeah. As you can see, it's baked completely well through. Now you may think at this point that a sauce would be appropriate for it. You would think that it would be time to maybe a cream sauce. And I would have no objections at all to a cream sauce, but you know, sometimes it's just not needed. Cream sauces is overused in some cases, but well, let's get us a taste test here. Let's just see how it is. Oh yeah, that's too good. From here on the east coast of Arkansas, a pumpkin kahula bread pudding I present for your, give it a try. Leave a comment. Enjoy.